His name is Mike Harris, but nothing conservative about this guy. His curling rink came home with silver, not to mention a reputation for having some fun in the land of the rising sun. And Mike Harris, as we said earlier, is in the house with us right now. Congratulations.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it.
What does it mean to win a silver medal?
Well, it's a great honor, obviously. We were a little disappointed to lose the gold medal game, but you know, the more we look back on it, the happier we are to have it. And you know, I think there's a lot of Canadians that would love to have their hands on one of these, so we're really proud. There's
a precious few that own them. You guys went through the preliminaries like a juggernaut.
Yeah.
What happened in the gold medal game?
Well, combination of things. Well, first of all, I personally was very bad.
Could you be more honest?
Yeah, I was really sick as well, though. I mean, I haven't actually played a game that sick in a long time, and maybe it was a bad idea, but you know, no excuses. We got what we deserved. We were definitely the second best team out there that day.
How much does it impact on a performance when the skip can't come through with what are pretty precision shots?
Well, I mean, I was missing, it wasn't precision shots, I was missing wide open, easy shots. I mean, it wasn't, I'd like to say it was, you know, an inch or here or there, but, you know, it was more than that actually. And in that, you know, looking back, I don't know what exactly happened, but I think a lot of it had to do with my illness.
What was your estimation of the competition overall, the level of competition?
It was pretty good. I mean, we played excellent during the week. We were, you know, we didn't really even have a close game, and that was more due to our good play than anything. It certainly isn't, it's not the level that there was in Brandon at the Olympic trials when we qualified, but, you know, in curling and nature of the game, I mean, anybody can beat anybody on any given day, and, you know, they just happened to win the final, which is unfortunate for us.
One of the things a lot of people talked about was you went over with the same expectations. You were expected to win gold. You came home with silver, as did, say, the women's ice hockey team.
Right.
Yet a lot of people said your rink managed to handle the pressure that much better than, say, the women's ice hockey team. What was the difference in that regard?
Well, I don't look at it as the pressure, you know. It's curling for me it's not my life, and you know, our whole team has real jobs.
Yeah.
We're really happy to be there, and you know, there's more to life than curling, and you know, what kind of pressure is there when you're doing something you love and you're at the Olympic Games? I mean, it was like a dream come true for all of us, and you know, there are certain pressures of representing your country, but you know, you have to be able to look yourself in the mirror the next day and know that you did your best, and as long as you can do that, then I think you're okay.
What did you make of the whole Olympic experience? What did you bring back?
A lot of great memories. You know, walking in the opening ceremonies was pretty amazing. You know, there was, you know, we got to hang around a lot of different athletes. First person we saw when we walked in the main village was Wayne Gretzky sitting there on a couch watching one of the events, and you know, hung out with a lot of the figure skaters, and met a lot of nice people, and that's really the big part of the Olympic Games. I mean, Sandra Schmerler's team I'd never even met before, and we had a lot of fun with them, and my team and I, we had a good bit of fun on our own. So, you know, it was just a great life experience. There's, you know, the sport of it, the curling part of it was, you know, secondary almost.
The images that were sent back to us were just this red wave of red and white everywhere, just this sea of Canadian flags, starting with Paul Savage's butt cheek tattoo.
Yeah.
But much the less, was that the impression you got, that Canada was really high profile there?
Yeah, certainly we had the most enthusiastic group, I think. The COA made sure that everyone had their flags out, and you know, they did a bang-up job. They were you know, as I say, the enthusiasm amongst all the athletes. There was a great feeling of a team, not just, you know, different athletes in different events, and we managed to catch some speed skating and some hockey games afterwards, and it was pretty much universal at all the events that there was enough Canadians in the crowd to keep everyone going.
One of the interesting things, and I think a lot of people were surprised by this, is you won't be going to the Brier, and I guess a lot of people expected the Olympians to be there. How much are you going to miss that experience?
I don't know if we'll miss it all that much. It's not something we expected. We knew that if we won in Brandon, we wouldn't be going, and you know, in fact, we've never even been to Brier, so you know, I'm not going to miss it at all, really. You know, we're pretty burned out actually, and you know, I'd rather not be curling at this point, and we've had our share. We've had a great year, and there's not much more we want from this season. We've proved a lot of things, not only to ourselves but to a lot of the Canadian curlers, and you know, hopefully silver's good enough for a lot of other people that were maybe a little critical, because it's certainly good enough for us.
Good enough, great enough. It's a great job, and you did Canada proud. Listen, congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming in. Loretta.
Hey, still ahead on First Up, actor Robert Downey Jr. loses his get-out-of-jail-free card. That story when we come back.